Welcome back to MK Sportscars. It's about time we look into each of the models which we produce and see which one is right for you. First of all, we're going to have a look over track and road focused models. If you're more inclined to take your cars to the track, then the Cup 200 could be the model for you. With the option to race within the 750 Motor Club Racing Series, you have an easy way onto the grid in your brand new toy, but we will touch upon the Racing Series later on in this video. The Cup 200 comes in two variants, Cup 200 for race and Cup 200 for road, or you can collaborate the both together and have an IVA spec car which can race in the Racing Series. So back to the basics. The Cup 200 houses a Suzuki Hayabusa engine which runs around 206 brake horsepower, with the complete weight of the build equaling 460 kilograms. The suspension setup is a proven solution and has been winning countless events in the past, with easily adjustable dampers for if you're jumping between race and road. The Cup 200 Racing Series is all about having a level playing field, with control sealed engines from RLM Racing to ensure everyone has not tampered with the internals of their block. It really is where you let your driving speak for itself. Next up is the RX5 range. The RX5 range is our single double car based model with several power options depending on what you're looking for as both a customer and driver. Starting off with the RX5 140. For any of you who have ever driven an NX5, you'll know how fun they can be to drive with a lightweight, decent power rear-wheel drive powertrain which handles beautifully for a production car. If you were to then take that NX5 and improve it in every aspect apart from boot space, you're left with the RX5. The 140 is the naturally aspirated variant of the RX5, so you purchase your NX5 NB donor car for you to take apart for a long list of components to then be transplanted into our space frame chassis, halving the weight of the original production car. Now, just because that this is the least power out of the range does not take away from the fact that this is a very fast car. I mean, how often do you drive a car that weighs just over 500 kilos? Out of the box, as the name suggests, the Mazda LX5 MB engine runs close to 140 brake horsepower, which already gives you close to 280 brake horsepower per time. That marks just about enough for the naturally aspirated model. Now might be the time to add a turbocharger. Introducing the RX5 250. As previously mentioned, the RX5 250 is a turbocharged variant of the Mazda NX5 NB engine, which of course comes with upgraded brakes, aftermarket ECU for tuning capabilities and much more to make it a safer ride with all of that extra power. Once again, as the name suggests, the 250 runs close to 250 brake horsepower. Now this is a road car with the capability to take it on track days for a blast to put all of the power down. Once a year in the UK there is a kit car track day event which takes place at Blyton Park. And this is a place to come down and have a go on track with your fellow MK owners who love the thrill just as much as you do. This is what the RX5 250 was made for. If you like higher horsepower figures, or you're certain that 140 horsepower is not going to be enough for you as a driver, the turbocharged variant can be your rocket ship for the road. This makes the driving experience even more visceral, with the turbo sounds playing on repeat and pops and bangs from the exhaust. Everything a petrolhead craves, all in one. Now comes the finale of the RX5 range, the RX5 VTEC. For all you Honda lovers, this model houses a K20A2 from the Honda Civic Type R, making the original go-kart, rear-wheel drive and even more fun. You still require the donor components from the Mazda NX5 NB, with an adapter plate which mounts your Honda engine up to the Mazda gearbox, which is of course included within your kit. If you love high-revving, naturally aspirated engines, this thing will put you back in your seat. With plenty of market for upgraded engine parts, the sky really is the limit. Including turbocharging, but you'll see more of this next year. Now, for any one of you who doesn't think about getting your toy on the track and wouldn't dare to touch any more rusty components from a car which isn't new, here we have the Sprint 185. The Sprint 185 has completely new components with a reconditioned as new differential, which means putting this car together really would be a breeze. It has a 2-litre Durapower engine which can be run on individual throttle bodies, which will allow this to run a comfortable BHP figure of 185. This car is your option to munch away some miles and take it down to the south of France for a mini holiday with some buddies. You're never going to have to worry about forced induction or whether that part which came off of your donor car was up to scratch for the new build. If you want a new, out-and-out road car, then the Sprint 185 is the model for you. Now it's about time that we round it up. If you're looking for a road-going car, which will likely not see much of the track, your options are between the Sprint 185 and the RX5 140. If you're looking primarily for a road car with track day capabilities, the RX5 VTEC and RX5 250 are the models for you. If racing is your thing and you want a car to race around the circuit, the Cup 200 is definitely the model for you. And finally, if you're looking to have a race car which you can happily drive to Tesco's, then you can spec up a Cup 200 to be road legal to tick all of your boxes. That marks just about it for the range at MK Sportscars. If you have any questions, feel free to email them over or pop them into the comments section down below. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.